Hi, this is Chris. I are recording my second attempt here at creating effective job descriptions for mail scripts. Thanks for this opportunity. The function, practice, or process. Alignment between HR and organizational leadership must be at its highest peak in order for the function and practice and process of organizational roles and descriptions to be created effectively. HR utilizes external research and benchmarking to identify the roles, descriptions, and responsibilities. Organizational leadership reviews its company's goals, metrics, and internal structure in order to give guidance to HR on how to move forward with new roles. Why the assigned HR function, practice, or process is important to the company's organizational success. Well, this strengthens alignment throughout the organization and makes sure that everybody's on the same page. It also proves that HR is researching the external and internal market and benchmarks to attract new talent and stay competitive. Organizational org chart is up to industry standard and can speak to how the organization is led and roles descriptions are accurate and up to date. Who, what is affected by the function, practice, or process. HR will have a hard time finding candidates if this process is not updated or accurate. Leadership will have a hard time retaining the talent if the role description is not matching the actual role or completion of work being asked to be done by that individual. Organization goals need to stay current and profitable. In order for this to happen, the description of the role and the description of the organizational department or roles within that title need to be 100% accurate and also have clarity and understanding what's being expected. Roles and responsibilities must align with the description. Often organizations will not have clear or concise accountability or expectations. This will allow the individual with past experience or current experience to be able to obtain the role, to be aligned with the description, and have a better understanding what's being asked for them to learn or repeat or continue within that new role. Resources that HR organizations can use to help create job descriptions are the SHRM. This is a great resource platform in which you can log in and see example template. You can also see descriptions with industry type responsibilities or accountabilities or expectations that might be attached per industry standard. There's other resources like LinkedIn that you can log in and you can see job templates as well. It also gives you similar postings by other organizations that might be in the same field. The resource can be determined by optimal timing of implementing these staffing models based on MailScript's business strategies. So if MailScripts wanted to pursue sales or a sales division, they could simply log into SHRM or LinkedIn. They could create a sample template based on the sales manager all the way down to a sales account executive. And they could scale it based on how many account executives were hired to determine how many managers were needed based on an algorithm of how much sales they wanted to do that year and complete that year. The CIPD can also create organizational postings and roles based on organization business model to determine scalability. It also is set up to deter turnover. This will allow clear and concise postings. Also captures internal information by current employees or employees that are applying for other jobs within the market. It can track that past experience or current experience within an account manager role or an account manager supervisor, and it can lead that information back to the HR department to better understand what the market is looking like and where and when they should post. In conclusion, it's important that each organization work with its leadership to ensure that the role, title, and description of the role meet what work is actually being completed. HR and business leaders aligned lead to competitive advantages in their HR recruitment. Often organizations will post very vague roles and descriptions of the role. It's important in order to attract top tier talent that each organization take a hard step back, work with the C-level all the way down to in the trenches to figure out what actually is being done in the role, what's being asked of the role, what's expected from that role for continued growth, for current day-to-day, and what additional resources might be needed within a role to help the company remain competitive, profitable, and to lessen turnover, allowing that role to have a stepladder towards promotion. These are things that are very achievable with constant conversation on an annual basis or a monthly basis with both HR leadership, talent resources, and also business organizational leaders, especially leaders that are looking to replace themselves within the next 5 to 10 years. Most companies struggle in this area due to not understanding the competitive market. Other companies that are very scalable look at the market, they look at the company goals. They also seek talent from likewise spaces or competitive organizations or even outside of their traditional space because the talent has become so nimble. They're looking for people that are very scalable but easy to train in their area of expertise by simply looking at things that stick out on their resume or competitive task management styles or people that are skillship. These are things that can really help Mailscripts take it to the next level in how they grow their division or how they grow their global operations. And simple conversation again within all leaders of the organization can help them put forth a game plan on how to create the organization role and description. I appreciate this opportunity to resubmit my PowerPoint presentation, and thanks for listening. I enjoyed this class. It was very helpful.